Ladies and gentlemen, step forward, because tonight we're diving into a truth that pulses with raw honesty, a reality that unveils itself like a storm breaking through a calm sky. We're exploring why the true feelings of others, those hidden sentiments they've kept locked away, surface only after your success takes root. You've felt it, haven't you? That moment when your triumph, your hard-earned victory, pulls back the veil, and the hearts of those around you are laid bare, revealing emotions you never expected. Hold on tight, because we're about to dissect this with passion and clarity. And I promise you, when we're done, you'll walk away with your head held high, your vision sharpened, and a strength that no one's revealed resentment can shatter. Imagine this. You're out there chasing a dream that sets your soul ablaze. You've poured your heart into it, weathered countless setbacks, and clung to a purpose that others couldn't fathom. Maybe it's a venture you've built from nothing, a talent you've honed to brilliance, a goal you've pursued with relentless grit, or a legacy you're crafting through sacrifice. You're not without flaws, but you're driven. You've pushed through doubts, ignored the naysayers, and kept your focus on the horizon. In the beginning, you had your supporters, people who clapped for your hustle, nodded at your plans, and seemed to cheer for your journey. They were there, smiling, encouraging, promising to stand by you. But then your efforts bear fruit. Your vision becomes reality. Your name starts to carry weight. And as your success blooms, you notice a change. Those same supporters, or some of them, begin to shift. Their words grow sharp, their smiles fade, their true feelings, jealousy, resentment, bitterness surface, raw and undeniable. And it's all because you've succeeded. Let's linger here, because this is where the tension sparks. Why now? Why do their true feelings emerge only after you've crossed the finish line? It's not just about your achievement, it's about what your achievement exposes. Your success is a spotlight illuminating truths they've kept hidden, even from themselves. When you were struggling, when you were just a dreamer with big ideas, you were safe. You were someone they could support without questioning their own lives. But now, as your victory shines, you're no longer safe. You're a mirror reflecting their unfulfilled desires, their abandoned dreams, their choices to settle rather than strive. Your triumph forces them to face what they've avoided, and their true feelings, those raw, unfiltered emotions, can't stay buried any longer. Let's weave a story to make this real. There was a young woman, a writer with a gift for words that painted vivid worlds. She didn't grow up with advantages. Her life was one where ambition was often overshadowed by survival. But she had a fire, a hunger to tell stories that mattered. She wrote in stolen moments, shared her drafts with friends, and faced rejection after rejection. Her circle at first was her strength. They'd read her work, praise her passion, tell her she was destined for greatness. Your stories are magic, they'd say, and she held their words like treasures. But then came her breakthrough, a novel that caught the world's attention, a bestseller that put her name in lights. The reviews were glowing, the readers were captivated, and her dream took flight. But as her star rose, she felt a chill. One friend, someone she'd shared her earliest chapters with, began to change. Their texts grew sparse, their praise thin. Then, at a celebratory event, their true feelings slipped out. "You're everywhere now, it's like you don't need us anymore," they said, their voice thick with resentment. That was when she saw it, their true feelings, hidden for so long, surfaced because her success had changed the game. Can you feel the sting of that? Because it's not just her tale, it's yours. Maybe it's not a novel, but it's your craft, your calling, your conquest. You've worked tirelessly, fought for every inch, and now your success is undeniable. But there's someone, or maybe a few, whose true feelings are showing, and they're not what you hoped. Their resentment, their jealousy, their bitterness, it's all coming to the surface. And it hurts, because these are people you trusted, people you thought would celebrate you. But I'm here to tell you, don't let their revealed emotions pull you under. Don't let their surface bitterness dim your glow. You were created to soar, to achieve, to live a life that leaves a mark. And when their true feelings surface after you succeed, it's not a sign to retreat, it's proof you're shaking the world. Let's probe deeper, because there's a pulse in this truth that's electrifying. Their surface feelings aren't just a reaction, they're a revelation. Your success is a force, a pressure that cracks the facades they've built. When you were still striving, still reaching, they could hide their doubts, their envy, their discontent. They could cheer without confronting their own choices. But now, as your victory stands tall, their masks can't hold. Your achievement is a truth teller, exposing what's been lurking in their hearts. It's not about you failing, it's about you winning. And that win is so powerful, it strips away their pretense, revealing emotions they couldn't suppress. Now here's where the suspense surges. When their true feelings surface, you're at a defining moment, a crossroads that tests your core. You can let it shake you, let the resentment make you question your success, your worth, your right to shine. You can try to mend their feelings, soften your victory, pull back to keep them close. Or, and this is the choice I'm pleading with you to make, you can stand firm, embrace your triumph, and let their surfaced emotions be a sign that you're on the right path. That's the drama, the heartbeat of this moment. Will you shrink under their revealed bitterness, or will you rise, letting your success redefine the narrative? The world is holding its breath, waiting for your answer. Let's shift the lens, because there's a subtlety here that's gripping. Their surface feelings don't always come as a loud outburst. Sometimes it's a quiet jab, a comment that cuts deeper than it should, a silence that speaks louder than words, a look that betrays their heart. They might say, "You've changed," or "It's different now," their words cloaked in concern but dripping with resentment. It's subtle, designed to make you doubt yourself, to make you wonder if your success is the problem. But you're not the problem. Their feelings are their own, rooted in their struggle to face the truth your victory reveals. Your success is simply the force that brings their emotions to light, and that's a power you should never apologize for. Let me share another story to anchor this. There was a man, an innovator with a gift for solving problems others couldn't. He didn't start with wealth or connections. His world was one where dreams were often dismissed as impractical. But he had a vision, a drive to create solutions that changed lives. He worked in obscurity, tinkered in garages, and shared his ideas with those around him. His peers at first were his champions. They'd test his prototypes, praise his ingenuity, tell him he was onto something big. "You're going to make a difference," they'd say, and he leaned on their support. But when his big break came, a product that revolutionized an industry, a company that bore his name, things shifted. One colleague, someone he brainstormed with, grew distant. Their encouragement turned to critique, their presence tense. Then, during a casual conversation, their true feelings spilled out. "You got lucky, but it's not like you're better than us," they said, their voice heavy with bitterness. That was when he understood their true feelings, hidden beneath a veneer of support, surfaced because his success had rewritten the story they thought they knew. Can you grasp the magnitude of that? Because it's your reality too. Your success, your breakthrough, your moment of glory, it's pulling back the curtain on someone's heart. Their surface resentment hurts because these are people you thought were with you, people you hoped would stand by you. But I'm urging you, don't let their revealed emotions define you. Your triumph is your testimony, a force that demands honesty. When their true feelings surface, it's not a reason to doubt yourself, it's a call to keep shining, to keep winning, to keep being the person you were born to be. Let's raise the stakes, because this moment is a forge shaping who you'll become. Their surface feelings test your resolve, your ability to stay true to your path. They can creep into your mind, make you question if your success is causing division, if your victory is too bold, if you're pushing people away. But here's the truth: you were designed to achieve, to inspire, to transform the world through your purpose. Their resentment isn't a judgment on your value. It's a revelation of their struggle. And when you see that, you're free to let their surfaced emotions fuel your focus, to let them sharpen your courage, to let them remind you why your success matters. So how do you navigate this? Let's lay it out, because this is where you take charge. First, own your success. Don't hide it, don't downplay it, don't let their surface feelings make you question it. Your triumph is your proof, a testament to your grit and grace. Stand in it with pride, knowing it's yours by right. Second, stay rooted. Their revealed resentment can pull you off track, make you chase their approval instead of your purpose. But your success isn't about them, it's about the mission you're living for. Keep your eyes on your vision, not their emotions. Let their surface feelings remind you of your strength, not distract you from your path. Third, keep advancing. The greatest response to their surface resentment is relentless progress. Let their bitterness be your catalyst. Every time their true feelings show, let it spur you to work smarter, aim higher, live braver. Show them and yourself that their resentment can't stop your momentum. And finally, show grace. This is the toughest but the most liberating. When their true feelings surface, it's easy to resent them, to match their bitterness with your own. But you can choose a higher road. Respond with kindness, with strength, with a confidence that doesn't need their validation. Set boundaries, but do it with a heart free of malice. Their resentment is their burden, not yours. Let me bring this full circle, because we're not just surviving this moment, we're mastering it. When their true feelings surface after you succeed, it's a sign you're walking in your purpose. It's evidence you're breaking barriers, defying expectations, living a life that demands truth. Yes, it's painful. Yes, it's complex. But it's also a gift. It's a moment that affirms your impact, your resilience, your power to shape the world. So here's my charge to you tonight. The next time their true feelings surface, the next time their resentment shows after your success, don't falter. Don't retreat. Stand tall, embrace your triumph, and let it shine. Let their surfaced emotions be a milestone, a sign you're rewriting what's possible. Let it drive you to be braver, to dream grander, to live truer. Because you are made for greatness, for influence, for a purpose that transforms. And when you do that, something extraordinary happens. You don't just rise above their resentment, you transcend it. You become a beacon, a flame that lights the way for others to chase their own dreams. You show the world what it means to live with conviction, to triumph with courage, to stand unyielding in the face of bitterness. And in that moment, their surface feelings fade into the background, a mere whisper against the roar of your destiny. So go forth, my friends. Shine fiercely. Aspire fearlessly. Live mightily. And when their true feelings surface after you succeed, let it remind you that you're exactly where you're meant to be. The world awaits and your hour is now.